Good morning, teacher and classmates. Today we're gonna be talking about trials treaty, the wrong usage of translations. Next. As an introduction, we have that this presentation is going to be about how mistranslations, especially in legal and diplomatic contexts, can lead to serious consequences. We will be looking at real-life examples and how one wrong word can change everything. First, we have the problems with translations. Languages are complex and rich in meaning. Many words don't have the exact equivalents in other languages. So without understanding the real context, we can have a wrong translation. Direct word-for-word translations often fail because many terms carry culture and historical terms, meanings, emotional tones, or even legal complications that don't exist in other languages. As a consequences of this, we can say that we can have loss of meaning or context, we can offend the target audience, we can damage our reputation, and there can be diplomatic tensions. An example would be that in 1945, during World War II, the Allies issued an ultimatum to Japan demanding unconditional surrender. Japan responded with the word mokusatsu. The word can mean we withhold comment or we ignore it. The translators took it as we ignore it, a refusal. Days later, the US dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima. This is one of the most tragic examples of how a single mistranslation can contribute to irreversible decisions.
Well, another example that we can find with
That we
mistranslation.
can find.
With mistranslation is the one with Nikita Khrushchev. This was at a receptionist on the Polish embassy, and he concluded his talk with saying that we will bury you.
We will
bury you.
bury you.
Yeah.
Enterrar.
Yeah.
We will bury you.
Bury you.
Okay. Ocho, lecho.
To all the members on the receptionist. So this caused that the 12 members of the NATO just leave the room.
Left the room.
So what we was trying to say, this was to be with the ideology of the socialist over capitalist.
Capitalist.
So he was trying to say that we will outlast you, but in the times of Cold War, imagine that happening to
Exactly. That made something else totally different.
Yeah, so that's another example of that's heavy. I mean, in that case, so we know that.
What were the consequences of that?
Well, in this case, in the page I don't.
Okay.
But yeah, we can find that there could be a lot of consequences. We know for safety, for example, with manuals, with mistranslation. But in this case, in the legal one, imagine if the contract, the dispute of the lawsuit that could be reduced by it, or even when we're talking about legal documents or immigration documents, your documents could be rejected
Rejected.
for your mistranslation. Also, imagine a jury in a courtroom. If there's a mistranslation in where he was looking or what we are doing, maybe he can give a conviction that is not the one for the person.
Exactly. Imagine today when everything is going according.
What we can do is, when we are looking with all the classes, in this case, in the legal cases, we need to find a certified legal translator, people that knows all the terminology on both of the languages, and always make a quality control check. Because one tip that I found is the back translation. So when you translate something, you just translate it back to the original language, so we can know if there's something that is not correct or something.
Accurately.
Yeah. Always we need to, as we have been saying, we can't be just translating word for word. We need to know the context, what the big picture of what we are doing, and Yeah.
Are you
just-
talking about the memorandum written by signed by,
But yeah,
I have another word, but it's in a pocket.
so we have been looking. We need to be really careful when we are doing translation in specific, especially in these cases with legal things, because there can be a lot of things that can go wrong when we are doing this. So thanks.
Thank you very much.